the best investors in the world are not investors at all. They are entrepreneurs who never sold. If you were an institutional investor and you owned Walmart, and let's say you bought it in 1980 or 1990, somewhere in that time frame, what exactly was the data point or data points that made you sell the stock? If you look at the Walton family, Sam Walton and his heirs, Walmart went public in 1970. From 1970 to 2021, 51 years, the Walton family hasn't sold. Even though Sam Walton passed away, the Walton family kept the shares, and they've done really well with it. So Nick asked the question, why is it that the Walton family kept the shares and did so well? And all these institutional investors Walmart is not a difficult business to understand. It's a pretty straightforward business. And it's pretty straightforward to understand the moat of the business. So the question he asked was, why is it that no institutional investors held the stock of Walmart for 30 years or 40 years or 50 years or even 20 years, right? They didn't hold it. And so he asked the question of both Walmart and Kmart. He says that if you were an institutional investor and you held Walmart, what exactly went through your mind that caused you to sell it? And on the other hand, if in the 1990s or early 2000s, if you held Kmart, what exactly caused you not to sell? In one of his last emails to me, he said to me that the best investors in the world are not investors at all. They are entrepreneurs who never sold. Okay. So the framework that Nick Sleep was using was a very different framework than what I was using, which is the compound 26, the 50 cent dollars. Nick's approach was that if you own a business like Walmart, don't fixate on the multiple. Don't fixate that this is trading at 25 times earnings or 20 times earnings or whatever else. Ask yourself a simple question. Is the business getting better? Is the moat getting deeper? Is the moat getting wider? Is the business intact? If the business is intact, unless the pricing is egregious, it's gone crazy, like it becomes like GameStop or something, just keep the stock. So basically what he's saying is use the same framework that the founders and the entrepreneurs who started these businesses use. And so he used that framework with Amazon. So Nick Sleep shut down his fund in early 2014. And when he got cashed out, he put all his money in 3 stocks: Berkshire Hathaway, Costco, and Amazon. And he told his investors when he returned their money in 2014, listen, just take the money we're giving back to you, put it in these 3 stocks, and you don't have to pay us ridiculous fees, and you don't have to read our letters. Life is great. And if those institutional investors had taken his advice, at that time in 2014, Amazon was at $300 a share. So you would have a 10x on Amazon in the last 7 or 8 years, which would pretty much blow out almost any institutional investor in terms of returns. And Costco and Berkshire haven't done as well. Berkshire's actually lagged the S&P, but it didn't matter. It wouldn't have mattered. If you had put 1/3 of your portfolio in Amazon, the overall portfolio results would be exceptional.